Oh, baby. Oh. Say hi to everybody. We're starting a new vlog. Are you excited? All done. All done with your mouth. All done. Good evening, vlog. It is Sunday night. I just washed my hair again because earlier today when I washed my hair and I was letting it air dry, I realized I left a big old glob of shampoo on the top of my head here, so then my hair was all like, it looked all greasy. So when I took my bath, I re-washed it. So now I'm all clean. I've got the aftermath of 2 pimples here. They're just my little red spots I get after that take forever to heal. Like, these aren't pimples, they're just the red spots. It's like so annoying. I don't think I talked about it on here, but last week, because I've been doing the Pilates at home with the reformer I bought for 3 weeks in a row. Yeah, last week was the 3rd week, and I was doing so good. I felt so good doing it. I would get sore, but not too bad. Like, it didn't flare up my pain at all until I think it was Wednesday. I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday of last week. I was like, oh, you know what? Because I've been watching, I talked to you guys about it in the last video about the girl I was watching that like posts Pilates reformer workouts, and you like follow her while you're doing it. So that's what I've been doing, and I had just been doing her beginner one, and I was like, I kind of want to do a different one. So I did another girl's that it just said, it didn't say for beginners, but it said like classic Pilates. So it was like, just, I was like, oh, okay, I can do this one. And a lot of the stuff she was doing was things that the girl did in the other video that were fine for me. But one of the ones, I think this is what really flared it up, was she does these ones where you put your feet in the straps, and then you kind of like have your legs bent, your knees bent, so you look like a frog, and you push out and then come up and do a circle and then come back down into the frog. Like, it's kind of hard to explain with my arms, but you did that. Oh my gosh, while I was doing it, it hurt, but I was like, okay, it's probably just because I haven't, you know, this is all still new to me. It's not like I've been doing this forever. But the rest, especially the next day, like I should insert the picture of how bloated my stomach was. I was sending it to my family. It looks like I'm like 7 months pregnant, and I took it from this angle, so all you see is my little toes and then my belly. And that was right after I did it, because I was getting in the bath and I was like, uh-oh, and then the next day, oh my gosh, the pain was so bad, and I had to I was crying in the morning, and my mom was telling me, just stay home from work, like, stay home. And I was like, no, because the last 2 weeks, like, the last few months have been really bad, but the last 2 weeks have been bad. And so I had taken, well, one of the days I had off already. I had requested it off, but then I had to call in sick another day because of the pain. And so if I would have called in last week, it would have been 3 weeks in a row that I didn't go to work the full week. And I was like, no, I need to go. So I brought my heating pad to sit on at the desk, my cane. I had eaten the Preggy Pop Drop because I was so nauseous. I had my Zofran with me. And then what I ate for lunch was just chicken broth, like soup broth, because that's what we had left over from the day before when one of our drug reps brought us lunch. So it was, then the next day it was a little bit better, but still not very good. And on Friday, the PA I work with, she was telling me to go home. She's like, you look so pale. And like, when I would look in the mirror, I could see that I looked pale too. So but I stayed the whole day. And So I've been just kind of resting this weekend. I haven't done Pilates since then, and I think once I start doing it again, I'll just continue doing the video, the one video that's I've been good with, because I'm not really trying to get, you know, crazy results from it or anything. Like, I just want to be more healthy and move my body, you know, because our bodies are God's temple and we're supposed to take care of them. So I want to be as healthy as I can. Even though I'm in a lot of pain, I want to try and still do things. I know, like, I used to just go walking, but that really flares up my pain. The pain from that is more of like the pelvic floor, and I think what I did with the Pilates was more of the pelvic floor, like, flare up problems too, because I'll show you. So, like, here is where my legs meet my body. The pain from the Pilates was more like all inside here. So it's still my thigh. Like, when I felt sore the next day, it felt like the soreness was in my thigh, but it's like all your muscles are entwined. So I think it was just kind of like spreading up to my pelvic floor and flaring it. But yeah, it was really bad, and I'm still in pain from it. Not nearly as bad, but I was just getting ready to do my physical therapy stretches, which I hadn't really been doing, because with the Pilates you do a lot of stretching in the beginning and the end, and I felt like I didn't really need to do my physical therapy because that was really stretching all of my muscles out, and I felt really good, and I didn't feel like the pain that you get for you to know, oh yeah, I need to do my physical therapy. I wasn't getting that because I was doing the Pilates, which is good. But I'm gonna do some of them now, and I kind of wanted to show you because I've talked about them on here before. I don't know where to put you. Let me see if I can do this. Okay. I think that'll work to show you. I just have my yoga mat to keep it here. Because, oh, my sockies. One of the exercises that I do, you gotta put, like, your face on the floor. And I don't like putting my face on the carpet because I feel like it breaks me out. So I put my face on this. So this kind of gets rolled up funny, but once we start, it kind of calms down. I'm saying that now and it's not going to do it. But anyway, one of the exercises I do is can you see my other leg? So you bend it in and then you stretch this one out, and then you go like this, and I'll set a timer for 1.5 minutes. Hey Google, set a 90-second timer.
Sure, 1 minute and 30 seconds. And we're starting now.
I like to take this time to rip out the rogue hairs on my arms. Hey Google, repeat the timer.
1 minute and 30 seconds.
And then you just do the same thing with the other leg. So this leg is going to be bent, and the flat part of your foot's going to be against your thigh. I know you can't see. And then this foot will be stretched out, and then you just go into this one. Hey Google, start the timer. Okay. And then the last one I do, there's actually a lot more that my physical therapist taught me, but I just kind of picked out the ones that seemed to help me the most, and that one, doing it on each leg, really helped. And then this one, you just kind of sit like this first, and then I go and lay on my back. It seems to like help everything lay better. And then you come forward and just go like this, and then both of your legs kind of naturally spread apart, and you can really feel the stretch from this where I was having all of my pain from doing the Pilates too much. So it really stretches it out, and like you can really feel when those muscles are tightened and you do this, you can really feel it. There are some days I've done this and it's so painful that you sit here, and I've cried before because it's so painful. It hasn't been that bad in a while, so they do help. And then I try and sit here for a second. You can really feel it in the back, more back of my thigh than in the front here. This is a really good outfit to do it in because you can really move around. All done. I'm laying in bed again. Here we are. Here's the window. You can hear my sound machine in the back. I'm getting ready for bed, and like I've been okay these last 2 days, and then all of a sudden I'm trying to go to bed, I get all this pain, all these crampies, so nauseous, and like I'm just laying in bed. Wasn't doing anything, so I put some of the Pure Spectrum sorry, hit me on a gift. I can't remember what it's called, but it's their Pure Spectrum is the brand, and it's their salve that has the CBD in it. I put it all over my stomach, and I have my little heating pad on. I think I'm gonna call it a night and go to bed pretty early, but I just wanted to come on and I mean, you saw me like less than an hour ago. I was showing you how to do my stretches, and now it's like I feel so weak just laying in bed. Like if I got out of bed, I think I would have to walk around with my little cane. But it's like it's like it flips a switch, and you're fine, or you're totally not fine, and then all of a sudden you're okay again. It changes so fast. It's crazy. Evening vlog. It is Thursday night. I got home from work around, I don't know what time it was. I got to leave work early because I had my doctor's appointment for physical therapy. And I did my anatomy test for school. And what else did I do? Oh, I mopped the floor when I got home. And now me and Howie, he blends in over there. It's right here. Oh, sorry, buddy. We're sharing our blankie, and we're gonna watch YouTube or a movie. Hello, vlog. It is Saturday morning. I don't know if I can. Oh, you can't zoom in on the front camera. I was gonna see what time it was. But I'm laying here on the couch. Look at my belly, my poor bloated belly. I'm just laying here on the couch. I got ready to go to my coworker's daughter's birthday. It's like a luau beach theme, so I found all my like seashell pearl jewelry. I've got my pearl necklace, my charm necklace I made. This one I got from Etsy. So I just have all that on, but I'm just laying here, and it's so hard to explain unless you've experienced this. But like, I'll flip you around. You can see that's my water bottle, and like my legs are right there, right here next to my water bottle. Like, I'm just laying here. I'm so exhausted, and I slept almost at least, I want to say at least 10, but I'm thinking it's closer to 12 hours last night, just because I am so exhausted, and I like physically cannot get up to give that water bottle because I'm so tired. And it sounds ridiculous. I know it does, because it's right there. Like, it sounds ridiculous. But if you understand, like, that amount of fatigue, like, and tiredness, can't get him. I mean, I will get up at some time and get him, but it's gonna take every cell of my body to get up. Just even sit up. Like, and I just feel like I'm sick. Like, just so tired, drained. Whole body is achy. I'm really looking forward to and dreading my doctor's appointment on Monday. I've got tomorrow, and then I go on Monday. So, really excited for it and dreading it. Just talking to you is just draining me. I feel like I could fall asleep right here. Hello everybody. It is Sunday afternoon. This is the bag I bring to work. My little batch is on here. We'll need that for tomorrow. But, is it dirty? I don't know. I guess it's just the angle of that. It's the Free People, I think it's called the Quilted Carry-All. But I was thinking I'm gonna bring it to my doctor's appointment tomorrow because I'm going to go see the new doctor. So I have my records from my other doctor, the paperwork that this new doctor sent me, so I have those, and I don't even have all of my records. I thought I did. I thought I had some here to like add to these that I got from my doctor, because I asked them multiple times to send me all of my notes, and they only would send me ones from certain providers I had seen there. I had seen 4 doctors at that office. So like that practice, they probably had 8 to 10 PAs, and then they had the 2 doctors there. So I saw the 2 doctors and then 2 different PAs at that practice. So like I should have more than that. I mean, I've been seeing them for over 2 years, so this isn't all of them. It looks like it was starting when I had my hymenectomy, which was in April of 23, but I had had a laparoscopy before then and had been seeing them for months before then, so I don't think I have all of the notes. I don't even know if this doctor will want those. I mean, we're gonna talk about all of it, but if they want the actual notes and records, I have them. And then I was just gonna be bringing my Pure Spectrum gummies. This is just for pain, anxiousness, but this brand had gifted these to me, and their CBD salve, which I really like. I can put my code in the description again. I believe it's just Hailey, and then I think you get 15% off your first order with them. But I really like these. All their stuff has no THC in it, so it's not gonna make you sleepy or like, you know, loopy feeling. I know I've had CBD gummies that had like the minimum amount of THC you can have, because when I lived in California, obviously it's legal for anybody. You don't have to have a card to go buy any type of marijuana things. If you're using it for fun, if it's for your medical reasons, you don't have to have a card. Here in Oklahoma you do. So like, you know, the states have different laws. So the other gummies that I had were from Medterra, which I still use those at nighttime to help with my pain. And like the gummies that I have, I take at night are for sleep, but I use them for mostly for my pain, because apparently you're supposed to keep the CBD in your system, and that's what helps with the inflammatory pain, which is what endometriosis is, and the nerve pain that I get from endometriosis. So these have the benefits with the CBD, but no THC in them, which is good. Because then you can take them while you're at work and not feel like you're seeing things, or I mean, I haven't ever seen things while I was taking my THC gummies because they have such a little amount of them. And I have no desire to do anything more than that, because like I have no desire to be high, no desire at all. I just want to not be in so much pain. So you should try these if you want to do that. But I'm gonna bring those tomorrow. I've got my little wallet. This is from the Sack. It's just kind of like a little card holder. It has this nice little thing on it, and then you can put, the zipper kind of goes all the way down, so that you can like really open it up. I've got all my receipts in here, and then my insurance card. And then, oh, I've just got my glasses in here. I can leave those in there. Got some pads in here. This is just something I take to work, so it's just in there. I'll probably just leave it. What is this? Oh, take that out. I'm gonna bring my, I'm gonna leave a lot of my work stuff in here, but I'm gonna bring my Myobi. I would show you that, but I have it on right now, so let me see if I can show you. I mean, you can see it's in my pants, but you see him? There he is. Oh, I'm gonna bring that tomorrow just in case. I think in my paperwork I was reading, like, they tell you everything they're gonna do. So you're gonna have your appointment, and then at the end of the appointment they're gonna have you undress from the waist down, so then they can do, oh, got a hiccup. So then they can do their exam, but they said this doctor specifically specializes in pelvic floor problems. So my pelvic floor problems are the muscles are too tightened up, but you can also have problems with your pelvic floor where they're way too loose, and that's when you can like have urinary incontinence. All of those things go with those muscles. So it said in my paperwork that you could pee or poop while they're doing the exam. I don't think that would happen to me because of how tightened my muscles are, but that tells me that it's not just a willy-nilly exam. Like, they're gonna be poking in there. So I was thinking, I've been brainstorming about what to bring. That's why I'm bringing all these other things and bringing my big bag to have the stuff in there, because usually I just bring like a little crossbody bag, or like I have my other bigger, like just my Dooney and Burke bag. Usually I just bring a normal purse, but like this time I want to bring extra things. Like I have a pad in there just in case you're bleeding. I don't know if you will, but I was gonna wear my, what's it called, the you know, like the Free People onesie thing everyone has, that's like for the last 2 years it's been very popular. It's like the tank top, and it has like the real baggy legs and like the baggy crotch, no waistband or anything. That's what I was thinking about wearing, with just either a t-shirt underneath, or wear a tank top and then a sweater on top, because my appointment's in the morning, so it might be a little cold, and it's always cold in the doctor. But I was thinking about wearing that just so it's comfy, but then I'd still have a shirt on top when I have to take my pants off to do the other exam. So that's just my thought process. Something comfy to wear. I did drive there. What day was it? I don't know. One of these last few days I drove there just to see where everything is. But when I got there, my original plan was to go in there, park, go inside, and like really find where the place was, so I know exactly where I'm going. But when I got there, there were so many people. They have valet there, so all these people were in line for the valet, and I could see past them there's like a parking structure, and I was like, okay, well, let me go and park in there. But then when you got over there, you had to pay to park, and I was like, well, I don't want to pay to park now because I'm gonna have to pay to park in a few days to go there. At least now I know this is where the parking lot is. I have to park in there. And then my plan is to just park in there and then walk back out the way I came and go into the door, because you like past the doors, like you pull into the parking lot, it's like a driveway pretty much, and then on this side is the doctor's office, and then you keep going forward and go in the parking garage. So I'm hoping that I can go park in the parking garage, come back out, go into the doctor. But I was talking to my coworker, and she's gone over to this place. It's huge. This area over there is huge, because they have all different types of doctors over there, like cancer, children's, all of it. It's all over there. Huge area. She said that where she went and parked, a different doctor, so it was a different building, the parking garage was connected to the building you go in, so you don't walk out of the parking garage to go in the building. But I don't know if mine's different. So I think my appointment's at 9:10. I think that's technically when it is, but I'm supposed to be there 40 minutes early. So I got to be there at like 8:30. So I was thinking about leaving my house at 8 o'clock because it's going to take me 20 minutes to get there. Also, though, I received, like, in my paperwork, it said 40 minutes early. But then in the text message I got, it said just come 10 minutes early. So I'm still going to come 40 minutes early just in case. I would rather wait there than have them wait on me, or get there, like, say I got there 10 minutes late and they're like, in your paperwork it said you're supposed to be here 40 minutes. We can't see you. And I've waited months for this appointment. So we're gonna get those early. But I don't know. I haven't felt nervous, but then now that today is the day before, I'm just scared. I don't know. I mean, I work for a doctor. You wouldn't think I'd be scared to go to the doctor. It's just a little different when it's you. Plus, it's the doctor I work at. It's all, the skin is all outside. They're not looking inside yet. This doctor's looking inside. So, I think I'll take you there tomorrow. That'll help me. So I'll have someone to talk to, because I'll be going by myself. But I'm glad I had taken the day off, because my original plan was to have multiple doctor's appointments on this day. Didn't have to end up doing that. So I still have the whole day off, which I think is good, because anytime I have these like pelvic exam things, it's very painful for me after, just because of all the pelvic floor dysfunction I have. And I do think I have adenomyosis, so my like uterus will just ache. Like, me sitting on the floor is probably going to agitate that, and it's gonna get worse. But even just sitting on my bed with all these gushy, like, I have all these nice Barefoot Dreams gushy blankies, all that, it will still flare up my pain from sitting, because you're sitting like your uterus is here and you're sitting on it. You know what I mean? It just flares it up. So I'm trying to dress comfy, prep for being in pain after. Anything I can do to just ease my little noggin and let me feel better. So we'll see, but I'll take you there tomorrow. Hopefully I remember, because that's gonna be an escape from my brain. Hello. You should see what I have you balanced on. It's my cup, my conditioner, and then I have like a little reusable cotton round thingy that's holding you up. But it is the same day. It is still Sunday night. I'm getting all messed up because I have tomorrow off work for my appointment. But I was gonna dermaplane my face. This is the Nightmare Tinkle Razor that everyone tells you don't use that, it's terrible for you. I work with dermatologists, so it's fine. And I use this argan oil to kind of slick up my face. I think my face is still a little wet. But I know you guys have probably also seen the people that use the dry shampoo, but you don't want to have a dry surface to do this. You want it to be slick, just like when you're shaving your legs, you know. I just kind of put it all over, even places where I'm not gonna shave, like my neck. I love this argan oil, especially this, because you know nothing's added to it. It's just 100% argan oil. I put this on my face. Some people can't do that because they'll get acne, but I'm acne prone, but super dry acne prone, so this really helps my skin. I put it in my hair. You can put it on your cuticles. Like, I have it all over my hand. I just rub it into my hands. I probably should do all of her, what's it called? Her body butter. I have that in the other room, but I'm gonna put that all over my body. I've gotten really lazy with it. I let this sit on my face for a little bit too. Actually, I might have to put more on. I've gotten really lazy with putting lotion on my body every day. Ever since I had my last surgery last December, I really just hadn't got back to doing it. Every day I used to put lotion on my whole body, except my back, I guess, because I can't reach that, but I put it on my legs, my tummy, all over my chest, my arms, and my skin was so soft. And now it's like, if it gets itchy and I can feel that it's dry, then I'll do it. But I gotta get back into doing my lotion every day. This is the one I've been using now. Just this, because for a long time, when Josie Marin had redone their stuff, the formula had changed. I could tell because I've been using it for years. And I have like my skin Instagram, and I had asked them about it on there, and they never would answer me. On multiple posts I would ask about it, but they never answered me. But recently they did a show on QVC, and I could tell the way it looked like the old-timey stuff. So I haven't bought any new yet because I found an old pot of it that I had. So I've been using that one, but I haven't bought a new one. So I probably will do that, especially during Christmas time, because they come out with all the good sales on it. But now my mirror's here, so that's what I'm gonna be using. But you can see, I just kind of go in the mirror. Oh my gosh, you guys can't see that on the camera. It didn't look like, but I have a line of like where the, look, fuzz, my beard. But you can also see the skin, like that's dead skin, but it's that color because I'm my fake tanner. But I don't know if you can even, there's like a whole line there. It showed where I did it. There's some more fuzz. Fuzzies and dead skin. Ow. I do nick myself sometimes. I forgot to pray this time, but Lord, please don't let me cut myself too bad. Don't let me have little scabbies all over my face. In Jesus' name, amen. I feel like I already have a few. I kind of go down this part of my neck, because although I can't see it until I do this, there's fuzzies there. And I'm scared that I can't see it, but I know if someone's like sitting next to me, what if I have like a line of hair? You know? Also, why not do down there? You got dead skin on your neck. We'll do over here. Look at that. I love doing this. I learned from, shoot, what's her name? It's Jillian, and her last name starts with a G, but I don't know how to say it. She has a page on Instagram that I follow. I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, she shaves her face at home. And she won't put her tretinoin on that night. So that's what I started to do too. Just because, you know, you're really exfoliating and it could go too deep and make you have really aggravated and angry skin. And we don't want that. Oh my gosh, look, that was between my eyes. Can you see? I like to go all up here, around my eyebrows. It's kind of funny because you're just going around the visible hair and shaving that not so visible. Sorry, I really had to focus there to do my mustache. I feel like did I get everywhere? I didn't really do here. I told myself I wasn't gonna do this anymore. But then my face got too fuzzy. And I feel like when I get the cheek pimples here, the ones that are more like cystic type of pimples, that don't really pop, or sometimes they do pop, but they'll leave the real, like you can still see some of them, like those were pimples. That's a nick part that I just cut me, but broke myself with an eyeball. If you, I totally lost what I was gonna say. Oh, the spots that I get here, exfoliating and doing like my chemical peels and stuff really helps it. And I notice, like, cause I was doing this like once a month, which that's all you really need to do. And I'm gonna spray this on it after to kill any bacteria. And I was thinking I'm gonna, cause I don't want any pimples from this. When I do that, one time I did it and I like literally was going like this down my cheek and the spot come off, because it's like the new skin is underneath and you just gotta be able to remove that top layer and show the new skin. Like, look at how nice my skin looks. And like, it looked like that before I sprayed this mist on it. By the way, this is, I don't know if you guys have ever seen this or tried it. It is the hypochlorous acid spray from Tower 28. You do not need to buy this one to get the benefits of hypochlorous acid. You can just buy one on Amazon that's like $5 to $10. This one was like, I want to say 26 or 28. I don't know if I want to say 28 just because it's 28 in the brand name, but it kills bacteria that causes acne. So I usually clean this with rubbing alcohol and then put it away, but I'm gonna try and do this because I was still getting some acne from doing the rubbing alcohol, but that's all I do for that. And I just kind of since I spray that stuff, I'm just kind of patting it in. Usually I kind of take one of my like reusable cloths, a clean one, put some water and like dab off the oil, but my skin's been so dry, I'm just gonna leave everything on it. And then today, since we're not gonna do tretinoin, we're just gonna do like a hydrating day. I think that'd be good. Also, that's what you were sitting on. You were right there. The straw was holding you from the back, and then this was holding you from the front, and so was this. Also, here's the aftermath, so you can see the hair. Like, some of this was like my sideburn hair, and then the like little brown is the dead skin with the fake hair on it. So you can see the peach fuzzies and the dead skin. Hello, it is Monday morning. I'm getting ready to go to the doctor. This was the jumpsuit thing I was talking about yesterday. See, like, it's just super loose. The like crotch is way down here. No waistband, so it's really comfortable. It's a little chilly, so I just put this Barefoot Dreams sweater on top, and then I just have my, oh, this paper's trash, but the chunky Birkenstocks on with it. I was gonna wear my Birkenstock clogs, but I was worried I would get too hot, and then when I get too hot, I get nervous and anxious, and then I feel worse, so I'd rather be cold. So yes, I did put the sweater on, but I can take it off, and I've got the shoes that won't let my feet be cold, so we're going to the doctor. I'm in the room now. Hello everyone, it is still Monday. I feel like I look dead with just Aquaphor on my lips. I have like no color in my face. Then again, I don't feel good, so maybe it's just from that. But I am home from my appointment. It's like 5 o'clock at night. So I got home from my appointment, I think at like 11. So I've just been here at home. And I really like my new doctor. She gave me, well, I did get scheduled for a new surgery. She had already actually looked up all of my notes from my other doctors, and providers at the other place I was at, and had like reviewed all that she could before I came. So I didn't even have to, I brought my notes, but she's like, oh no, I already looked at them. So that was nice. So she had explained to me that I guess I've had 2 laparoscopies, then I had my hymenectomy over at that doctor, so 3 surgeries. The 2 laparoscopies are laparoscopic, which means they just do like the little incisions on your stomach. That's how I had those surgeries over there. And apparently, which I knew this before I went there, I know excision is the best for endometriosis, so they have to like actually cut out the pieces that are growing in there. And that's what I was under the impression of that my doctor was doing over there, but she said according to their notes they didn't do that, they just did the burning, so like an ablation to the spots. So like wherever the spots were growing, they just went in and burned it instead of cutting it all out and then burning it. And I was like, I when she was telling me that, I was like, I was under the impression that they did the cutting and then the burning. And she goes, well, did they ever give you like a pathology report? And I was like, no. And she goes, okay, then they probably just burned it, because whenever, which I know this from working at the dermatologist, whenever they remove something from your body, they have to send it off to pathology. Even like if my doctor thinks it's just a benign mole, you still have to send it off to pathology, so then they can confirm everything, make sure it's all okay. So if they would have cut the pieces out that were in there, they would have had to send them off. And since I don't have a pathology report, that means they didn't do that. So she said, basically, think of a plant like you have, or a weed. We'll say a weed, because it's not stuff that we like. But you have all the roots that are growing in the ground, right? Like the ground's here, and then you have the roots. So they just burned off the top. So like the roots are still going to be in there, but the top looks like it's gone. So not only can those pieces like regrow because their little roots are still there, the new ones are still going to be popping up all over. So she said, she was like, I know you just had surgery, which was last December. She goes, I'd hate to do it again. And I was like, I don't really care, you know. Surgery is probably the least, which you would think it's the most invasive, but to me it doesn't bother me as much. I don't like starting pills and all that stuff. So one of the things she gave me was like a little handout about what a laparoscopy is, which she goes, I know you know what it is, but I give it to everybody. So, and like this is like a real picture of the little robot grabbing stuff. See, this is excising it, so there's little like scissors. They're gonna actually cut it out. Anywho's, so I have that scheduled for January. So I'm gonna have another surgery in January. I have all my little information here for it. They gave me a nice little map because it's gonna be at a hospital I haven't gone to. But I did really like her. I do feel like she's more knowledgeable about endometriosis as a whole than the other doctors I had seen, just because, especially because of, she knows how important it is to do the excisions. I did also talk to her about adenomyosis, and so she said that was definitely a possibility of something that I could have. So then we talked about treatment for that, which she said ultimately it is the pills for menopause, which she did prescribe me a new one of those. It's the Oralissa, which I've been against for a long time, but after talking to her, I do feel a little bit better to take it. The one I took before, it's one of the drugs that puts you into menopause, so it pretty much like shuts down my ovaries to not produce estrogen, because endometriosis is estrogen fed. So that's why I'm on like a continuous birth control anyway. So I had taken my Fembry in the past, and it's like a similar thing, like where it puts you into menopause. My mom said she remembers it helping me. I mean, I've tried so many things and it's just so draining. I don't remember it helping very much. I don't remember it really doing anything except give me major headaches, and it made my blood pressure really high. So when I told her that, she was like, oh, that's because the Myfembry still has some estrogen in it, where the Oralissa won't have any hormone type things in there, so it won't do that. She said that when she has patients on either drug, the Myfembry people have way more side effects than the Oralissa. That made me feel better, since when I took my Myfembry, I didn't really have very many side effects. I mean, everybody's different, so I could definitely have more side effects with that. But we'll see. It's at my pharmacy. And something else, when I got it filled at my pharmacy, it only came out to I think it's $5 and a penny. Like, why is the penny on there? But I've been having so much problems with my insurance. I was like, well, I probably won't even be able to get that medicine because the new insurance I got with my job, everything is messed up. Like, I have to have prescriptions at one specialty pharmacy, a mail order pharmacy, and my normal like Walgreens. I can't even use CVS anymore because the insurance I have is Blue Cross Blue Shield. Apparently they don't want you to use CVS. That's what the CVS guy told me, so I had to transfer everything to Walgreens, and it's just been a big mess. And one of the mail order pharmacies refilled my Slind, which is my birth control that I take continuously, and charged my card $250 without asking me. It's just like, I don't want it from there. I have to have that one at a different specialty pharmacy because of that, and it's just it just makes me so angry. Everything was fine before we got this new insurance. But yeah, I have my surgery scheduled. The medicine is at my pharmacy to pick up. I'm just going to continue thinking about it. I'm a little scared. But she really reassured me, because I've seen a lot of people talk about taking Oralissa and it having lasting side effects. So like, even when you stop taking it, those side effects are still there. And she said she's had a lot of patients be on it, and no one's ever told her that they've had lasting side effects like that. And she's even had people on it for 4 years. Like, she has a patient that's been on it for 4 years. The most you can be on it is 2 years consecutively, and then you have to have a bone density scan because it's putting you into menopause. And even when your body naturally goes into menopause, your bone density goes down. That's just what happens in menopause. You don't have as much estrogen, so your bones aren't going to be as strong. So that's going to happen to me on a drug like that, which that would have happened to me on the Myfembry too. I was only on it for 5 or 6 months though, before they took me off it because of my blood pressure. But my blood pressure today, let me read this to you. Where is it? It was 117/75. It's really good. And also, I lost 5 pounds, and I'm guessing that's from the little Pilates I've been doing, because I told my mom, I was like, it's either from the Pilates or it's from not eating very much, just because I haven't felt good for a few weeks. But usually I don't lose weight when I don't eat like that, because my body's just full of cortisol. So anyway, it's probably from the Pilates. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to update you guys, and then also end this video so I can start a new one. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I have a little bit of brain fog, so I'm sure you've noticed me pausing and trying to think about what I was gonna say. But I hope you find some comfort if you are going through the same type of things as me. You're not alone. We're in it together. I will keep praying for all of us, and I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. I was gonna say something else, but it just totally left my brain. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.